So Netflix, Squid Game had the biggest ever launch, blowing past Bridgerton. Bridgerton? Bridgerton? I don't even know how to pronounce that. Either way, so Netflix hit South Korean thriller Squid Game can officially boast the title of the streaming giant's biggest ever series launch, blowing past the former record holder Bridgerton. The show about a group of cash-strapped debtors who choose to compete in a series of children games for a life-changing cash prize managed to draw in 111 million viewers since its debut on September 17th, Netflix said Tuesday evening in a tweet. Which, what's kind of interesting about that, just as like a side note, if you don't know who Mr. Beast is, well, Mr. Beast is someone on YouTube creating videos on YouTube where he has videos that actually beat that number, which is like crazy when you really think about it, right? When like they make such a massive deal about this on like, let's say, a Netflix, but this is something that people have actually been able to do repeatedly on YouTube. I just thought it'd be kind of like a nice side note. That means Squid Game beat out Netflix's previous top show, Bridgerton, which hit 82 million households in its first 28 days after release. Netflix counts a viewer as anyone who watches the show for at least 2 minutes, meaning that not every viewer necessarily finishes the series. Along with announcing the show's record-breaking launch, Netflix also released a 45-second video in which a henchman character from the show extends a heartfelt thanks to you all. 111 million of you have joined the ranks of the VIPs, making Squid Game our #1 show in the world, the character says in Korean, referring to the ultra-wealthy characters in the show who pay to watch the deadly competitions. And for the rest of you, will you seize the opportunity to join the game, the character asks. Only on Netflix, the video is sure to remind viewers. So Squid Game is the platform's first ever Korean series to reach #1 in the US and is currently on the top 10 list in 94 countries around the world, Netflix said. Since its release, the show has become a cultural phenomenon, with kids reenacting the challenges in the series at school and launching its stars into immediate global fame. And Netflix investors appear to like the show just as much as viewers. Netflix stock notched a new all-time high earlier this month, with shares up 6% since the show was released. Shares of the company were last seen trading less than 1% higher at $630.50 per share. The show's success is an important accomplishment for Netflix, which is increasingly investing in commissioning its own shows exclusively for the platform. The company's especially focused investing in fast-growing Asian markets like South Korea, as it sees subscriber growth in the US begin to stall out amid surging competition from entertainment rivals like Disney Plus and Amazon Prime Video. And Netflix has invested about 770 billion won or $645 million in South Korea since entering the country in 2016, creating about 80 original series and films, and those investments have gone toward acquiring local studios, producing original content, and growing talent bases. And in February, the company announced a plan to spend $500 million on original content in South Korea this year.